Hello everyone, hope you are having a great day, hope you are doing well. So today we'll be discussing the Leetcode's daily coding problem. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this is the coding problem for today. It says count the number of consistent strings. You are given a string aloud consisting of distinct characters and an array of string words. A string is consistent if all the characters in the string appear in the string aloud. Return the number of consistent strings in the array words. Okay, so let's see where this question is being asked. Uber, Amazon, Yahoo, Robinhood. That's great. Okay, that's great. So let's jump right into the problem. We shall discuss the approach as well as I'll be coding this in C++. Okay, so we have the string aloud and we have words array which is having strings. Okay, so this is one string, two string, three string, four string, like that. It is going to have some strings, and we have this and we have this string AB. Okay, allowed basically. So we need to see whether the characters in these strings are matching with the characters in the allowed string. Okay, that is the problem. So what we will be doing is we will be iterating in this words array like this, and then for each string we'll be checking whether the characters in the strings are matching with the characters in the allowed string. Okay, that is what we'll be doing. So now how do we approach this problem? What we can do is we can first create a set. Okay, we can create a set and we can put this A and this B in this set. Basically this set is going to take the characters of the allowed string. Okay, now once we have this, now what do we have to do? We need to traverse these words, then we need to check each string whether it's there in the allowed or not. Okay, so how it is going to be? So this is the approach, right? This is the approach. Simply traverse this array and for each string check whether the characters in that string is present in the set or not. Okay, so let's quickly code it and then we'll discuss about the time complexity. Okay, so let's quickly just code it. First we need to say int count because that's what we have to return. Then we'll say set character st. Then we'll say for int I is equals to 0, I less than a wd allowed dot size I plus plus and st dot insert what allowed of I. So this is how we are inserting into the set. Simple. Now once we have this, what do we have to do? We need to traverse the entire words array, auto it words. Now what is it? It's nothing but a string because the words is nothing but a array of strings. Okay, so this it is nothing but a string. So now what to do? For int I is equals to 0, I less than it dot size I plus plus. So now what I'll say is we need to find if condition. If st dot find what? It of I. If this thing is equal to st dot end, which means this character of a particular string it is not present in the set, then we are going to break it. Okay, so before breaking break we need to have a flag which is going to tell us the behavior of this loop. I'll tell you how. Okay, flag equal to 1. Now I'll say I'll simply say if flag equal to 0, count plus plus and return count. Let me quickly see whether it's working or not. Oh, it's working. Let me just submit it. Okay, it's working. So why did I take this variable flag? So there is this for loop, okay, which is traversing through each and every string present in the words array. Okay, now there are two ways by which we'll come out of this loop. The first way is by breaking the loop. By breaking the loop, what we know is if I break the loop, that means the particular character of that string was not present in the set. That is why I'm breaking it. That means I don't have to count that particular string. Okay, now if let's say the string is, let's say ab. Now what it will do is it will go from I to this ab dot size and it will check. Okay, and it will check. So A is present, fine. B is present, fine. So if condition is not going to met, but let's say if it's ABD, then we'll say that then when it comes to D, it will say that st dot find D is equals to st dot end. Yes, because D is not there. Okay, so it is going to break it and it is going to turn flag to 1 and then break it. So I know if flag is equals to 1, that means that character was not present in the string, right? That is the reason why we broke the loop. So I'll say that if flag equal to 0, that means every character that we went through that string was there in the set, right? So that is why I'm checking this condition. If flag equal to 0, then we are going to increase the count. Otherwise, we are not going to increase the count. Fine. Okay. So now let's discuss about the time complexity of it. Here only we can discuss about it. Let's say m is equals to what? Allowed dot size. Okay, n is equals to what? Words dot size. And let's say k is equals to what? Longest string size inside this words. Now what is happening is we are running this loop. This loop we are running for m times because m is the size of this allowed. Okay, so here what? Here tc is going till here, the tc is going to be big O of m, right? Right. Now this loop, I'm saying that words length can be n. So this loop we are going to run for how much? How many times? N times. So here I can say that tc here is nothing but big O of m, big O of n. Okay. Now this is, see, for this question, what is the highest length string? For C, for this question, what is the highest length string? BADAB. This is known as 5. So this loop at max is going to run for big O of k times. That is the longest strength. So any longest string. So anyhow, either the string can be less than 5 or it can be equal to 5, but it cannot be greater than 5. So here, generalizing it, the length of the string can be maximum k or it is going to be less than k. So it is going to run big O of k times. So overall, when I return from this for loop is going to run for how many times? It's going to run for big O of n into k times. Simple. So what does the overall time complexity became? Tc is equals to big O of m plus big O of what? N into k, right? Which is like nothing but m plus n into k. So Tc is equals to TC is equals to big O of M plus NK, right? So this is the time complexity of this program. Okay, so I hope all of your doubts are cleared, and in case if you still have some doubts, please mention them in the comment section below. I'll try my best to solve each and every one of them. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.